Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In this live session, we are going to find out some trade opportunities based on our option scanner. There is an Excel sheet or Google Sheet scanner which helping you to find out the trade opportunities, and also by using candlestick scanners which we can find out the trade opportunities in Nifty and Bank Nifty, weekly options, and if anyone were joined on this live session, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? You just ping me on the chat box. My voice is clear. Let me update, and the weekly sheet we updated for this current week. That is what expiry. So we have only 4 days for this expiry, and whatever the trade which we came in this scanner, so it's a positional trade for a weekly basis. But today, due to physical margin and high margin and the physical delivery, so we have to focus only intraday. So even though if you are focusing for an intraday, you need to pay higher margin for this. So we have to pay more margin. Okay, so some of those options which we are going to focus, and another one, monthly positional, still it is same. And anyone who are holding for a monthly positional, you should try to exit your position, and or else you will be going to pay more margin. Okay, so and temporary file is for a testing purpose. We are updated this sheet, and this is for testing. I'm doing it, and don't try any other trade opportunities, those who are using the sheet, and just simply wait for this. Okay, and this is what our trade ideas based on the scanners. And the pre-open session today, Bank Nifty is going to be start with 56 point, and Nifty is around 3 points, very flat start. So after market open, we can expect either the side the market is going to move up or down. So very good morning, Santosh. Good morning, Jeevan. Thanks for joining. Piyush, very good morning, and thank you for joining here in this live session. And one more thing, so what should be the Bank Nifty options? Maybe around Bank Nifty 46,000 now. 46, 400 put option we can add. And if it is a call option, 43, 800. With this to strike price, which we can focus for an opportunity. Both the daily time frame looks like a spinning top. What's happening? 45, 800. It's an inverted hammer. In both the premium is nearing to that 450 to 500 level. So by the open, so we'll be getting that exact premium. Okay, so any these are all the weekly, and weekly positional also we can try. And if you have margin, you can focus that trades if you have any stock which came. Okay, this is what a new week sheet, and this is valid from this Monday to Friday. So not Friday this week, because monthly expiry is going to be on Thursday. So this sheet is valid up to Thursday. Okay, but we are not going to hold it any position. And if you are having a high margin, so you can plan for a trade. Okay, that's it. And these two strike prices which we can focus. And on daily time frame, Bank Nifty, it looks like a doji at upper Bollinger Band, and also it was forming the doji candle on upper Bollinger Band. Yeah, market started 46,000 on Bank Nifty, 19,755 on Nifty. Okay, thank you. 500, 460. So Nifty 6 points. Okay, it was opened inside between the pre-VSD, and Nifty started at the all-time high. It reversed in the second consecutive down candle which is started. So we have to wait whether it is going to continues the downside. If it breaks below the low, so we can export. And this is what our positional sheet. And once it is updated, the changes will be there. Okay, it will be automatically changed. So what also be most of the options may not be liquid. Okay, so nearby expiry time, that we can try, and if any good opportunities which we can find out, then we can go for. So already market is started with flat, and now it is negative. So 25 points down in Nifty, and Bank Nifty is almost 78. Even though it was started to gap up, it was moving down. Okay, maybe this option, this wood option. And if it has crossed previously, it looks like a hammer. Okay, so 571 is the previous high, previous day high. Maybe if it has crossed above the level, and also we seen there is a fair value gap which is available here in this particular strike price. And look at this, the fair value gap here and here. Okay, so here there is a gap, and from there, and maybe the chances for a gap to fill is what a fair value gap. Okay, so in option strike price, in what should be the higher level is around 572. Currently it is trading 498. So maybe we can track one more opportunity. Previous the high is broken. We may be getting some opportunity on this level. Maybe the strike price 572. We can track that particular strike price, and this would be a inverted hammer, and maybe if it breaks below 414, so maybe expecting down. Okay, so let me go for, I think these are all the stocks not yet active, so that's the reason will be there. And about India, ITC again 492 this time. This month we started with 455 call option, and it has keep on moving higher, 470, 475, and finally now it is 492.5, which we are going to focus, and only above almost 10.3. But if we are replacing orders, and you may be facing high margin requirement. So if anyone who are watching here, so you can try, and what is the margin, let me update for this. Monthly position still it is the same, and most of the option is not active. In Polycap, Sun TV, MPSS, ITC, Glenmark, ITC, monthly strike price is about 455. So from 15.7 now it is 36. Trading now. Very good morning. Thank you for joining here this live session. If you have any questions or doubt, you just ping me here in the chat box. Okay, now the sheet is perfectly updated, and NTPC 190 call option 9.5, and the idea it's high lot size in the GMR infra, and DLF already mode but higher premium. So we have to wait, and temporary sheets will we go to check the temporary, and GMR infra after 2 months back it will be came into the scanner. So GMR infra, LNT, so maybe the stocks. In temporary sheets we can go for IOC, LNT 55.8 2580. Let me check that the premium what it is exactly. Call option 2580 is about 53, and the high is 55. Maybe lot size is 300. But if you are going to focus for a margin, and it will be requiring, what is the margin required for this trade? Almost. So let me check this. 40. I think 40,000 plus. This margin required for doing this trade and LNT is about 40,000. So look at this, the PFC gap up, and GMR gap up, REC that should be also gap up 1 rupee higher, and IOC is also gap up. RBL Bank is nearing to that entry point. So let me go for RBL Bank 225, 22.5. So 6 rupees, 5.4 is our, and you can look at this, the stock is opened around 8 rupees. That's the reason we are not going to take any trades in the first 15 minutes. Maybe many trades will be going to be triggered. But due to that, Gap up. Look at this, Viacom, AU Bank. Reliance, again today, also it continues down. And PEL. So these are all the triggers which is triggering right now. Okay, it's under testing and a lot of stocks by the gap up opening or gap down opening. So we have triggered a lot of stocks. Maybe we have to wait for it. Very good morning, Rakesh. LNT is nearing to that. Maybe that can be also triggered and it can be moved very quick. IDFC First Bank is on the same price. Look at this. IDFC First Bank 100 83 83 call option currently 1.5 and 1.3 and 1.4 is our entry. So maybe a lot size is big. I think 15,000 lot size. But margin for this particular trade is quite high, I think. What is the exact margin required? 77,152. 77,000 is the margin. But if you are going to check the original margin for this trade, 1.5 multiplied by 15,000, the margin for the trade is 22,000. You have to pay extra margin of 55,000. So that is for a physical delivery. Okay. So, but this is what one more thing. And weekly positional, so we have PFC, GMR, and Canfin Worm. It's already triggered. So we have to wait for the fresh breakout, but you have to pay higher margin for that if you are going to plan any trade on monthly basis. Sorry, weekly and monthly, whatever. So if you are going to plan for this current week, current month expiry, we need to pay more margins. So let me track LNT. And this is what a testing basis I was doing it, and it may be a lot of opportunities which we can try in a live market. So PFC, REC, Canfin, GMR, and RBL Bank. So these are all the stocks positive start. Maybe further continuation also be there in the stock. You can look at that stocks. So let me add. LNT, Larsen and Toubro. LNT 2580 is the call strike price. Currently 52, but it's not broken the high. Maybe if it is breaks the high, 55.8, almost 56. Maybe we can track this. This is about a call option. And a lot of put options also triggered by the opening on the temporary file. So if I'm looking for here monthly, so PFC, REC, it is triggered and REC 4.9, 161.65. The strike price is entirely different. REC 161.65, that should be 4.9 and 5 rupees. The entry price also be a 4.9, but it is the beginning that before market open, it was triggered. But if you are going to focus, we have to pay more margin. And what is the price of this particular stock is 165. So maybe if you are going to try ATM option, that may be a lower premium. In Federal Bank again 126 is about a monthly, and a lot of stocks not updating, so the price premium, you can see the premium is not started trading. Okay, so if it is started active, so you will be getting the result. Maybe buyer sellers will be there, but there is no trading on it. In temporary, so we got it a lot of stocks which is triggering TVS Motor or RBL Bank, so but we need to wait, and after 9:30 if you find any stocks, maybe we can try. And intraday basis only, not for a positional. So and weekly also the same, we have to wait for the breakout. Once the breakout is done, so we can go for. I'm just tracking this LNT only above 56. Let me wait what is going to happen. So the current price for that is around 52. I'm just tracking for a 56. That is what a strike price. Initially started with 50, 55, but above to that level only I'm just tracking this. What's happening? The Bank Nifty, it doesn't move yet, and it was started negative and same level it is now trading. So no problem at all. Input side Reliance 75. I think the Reliance after that news, it was keep on moving down. in gap down. Today also gap down is the merger. In the next day is a huge down, and today's started continuous down where it is started from that level of 2500. Again now it is came back. Okay, maybe Reliance. It's a very fast one. Under news. Simply ignore it. AU Bank, and someone who are asking you always AU Bank. I think Shyam. Are you there in the line? So now it has started input side because the stock is keep on increasing higher and higher. Maybe it continues down. AU Bank. Yeah, then it was moving higher and now it has started. But still it is higher. IDFC First Bank on weekly is about 2 rupees, and this same which is we got it around 1.4 IDFC First and weekly. So here should be 2 rupees. That is also we can track. But what's happening overall? Bank Nifty is negative, but this bank is going positive. DFC, West Bank, strike price is 83. Currently 1.65. Go for IDFC, First Bank. Yeah, I think it was started moving up. So even if it does break this hammer, 84.4, further move upside we can expect. So based on that, we can go for. If you have any questions, doubts also, you can just ping me here in the chat box. The time is 9:27. So at 10 o'clock, sorry, 9:30, we can check for a fresh breakout. PEL 35,000 call option, ACC 1760, Ashok Leyland 180. Ashok Leyland, we are expecting a reversal, but it is not happening. So from that 170 level, almost 12 point which is increased. Yeah, the previous high of this particular hammer candle and all-time high maybe, yeah, this is around 84.5. So if it is nearing to that breakout, so if it breaks that level, we can expect some upside move. But we need to pay higher margin for this trade options. Maybe if you are trying for a ATM and maybe the right margin, so 84.3. So maybe you have to focus 85 call option, then only you can pay more or less margin. So look at this 85 call option, maybe around 80 paisa. So that should be having the lesser margin. That means the exact margin. The breakout is nearing to that. Maybe if it breaks, that possibly we can expect upside. The last 2 days premium decay which is done in Bank Nifty, and the strike price 54 points down and 10 points positive. So almost 45 points premium decay which is happening. Okay, that's right. REC that went higher. It's happening on HAL. Very flat. It was a good move. After that, it is a very flat. So we don't get any chances. In 30. So we can get any fresh breakout on weekly basis. If you got it, then we can go for. I think IDFC is a 1.7. So already remaining triggered a Canfin, PFC, GM1, and we don't want to go for that stocks. Only the stock which we can fresh breakouts, maybe IDFC in M&M, it should be so far away. IDFC also 3.1. In monthly, some of the stocks not updated yet. Okay, here PAL 25,000 call option, maybe testing purpose 1,000 call option. The high is almost 31, so don't want to go for Ambuja Cement Coal for HAL 3850. So after consecutive down, maybe the reversal around today 91. Our level is to be around 94.5. So let me add this above 94.5. Okay, let me track this. If we find any good opportunity, then we can go for IDFC First Bank and IDFC also be there, and any other stock which came into the scanner, we can go for. Overall market is started with the negative, and Reliance 8078 IGL AU Bank, which triggers earlier on weekly positional. So IDFC First Bank is going to be trigger 1.95. Maybe the chances for further move should be possible. So one more opportunity, IDFC First Bank 1.95 is the current price, and if it is crossed above that level, so maybe the chances. Most of the big move compared to the previous daily candle on this particular options. And someone who are holding in this tower on the same price only. So huge rejection from the bottom of 164. That is the average rate. But maybe the chances, big move, that is not happening. Banknifty turns positive. ACC is not a good liquid one, so better to wait. And only quality and liquid stock you can focus. Balram Chini 390 low liquid, IDFC M&M Ashok Leyland so far away, ITC 10.3, LNT 76.5, 76.4. That should be a weekly entry. PEL 35.4, BEL 3.3. So these are all the stocks which is nearing to the top. And if you have any opportunity which we find out on this, so we can go for. Is there any opportunity on Banknifty 5 minutes? It was started and it never breaks the first 5 minutes high. And this option, is there any opportunity? This is also, it was trading inside between the first 5 minutes. Maybe about to that level. If that market is moves 534 should be an opportunity we can expect for a breakout. In this option, which moves on the first 5 minutes, it should be around 523. So both we can look at this about to that level. So IDFC exactly 2 rupees, maybe a nearby entry. But the margin should be high. Okay, currently 2 and 2.05. So better. You know what was the margin required? Already we checked at this time 83,000. The margin required to do the trade is around 83,000. So that much of margin if you have, then you can place your orders in this particular thing, or else just watch this trade. By using our Google Sheet scanner, how we find out trade opportunities simply. Exactly 2 rupees, and the high made is around 2.1. And is there any other? So maybe still not given you any opportunity. Or initially started with positive in Bank Nifty, and again it is trading negative and now slightly positive. Maybe that's why the premium of these options is trading near about the same range. Thank you for your comments in trading now. Thanks. Okay. So we try to find any opportunities. I think PFC it's rocking right now from the beginning. PFC and REC, and maybe it has already given you the breakout. But if you look at the stock, and daily also that wasn't great move. So it is already 4% now. Okay, that was a great start on PFC. The second 15 minutes. It is also possible, but current price is 236. We are trying for a 227.5, and it is almost 5.6 to 8.7. Okay, so we have to find out IDFC exactly at that entry point. And Gale also be there in the list 112. So on temp, the Gale 1.9 is our entry. So a lot of stock which is triggered, and whatever the stock which is triggered by the 930, so we should remove. In IDFC, this one almost good. So we seen that strike price around 1.5 while we are checking that strike based on this team. So that is what we are trying to do something interesting on this team. And if you find any good thing, so we can go for. But here we need to check with the quality and liquid stocks. That I'm working on it. Once it is completed, we can use for this sheet also. But as of now, it is under testing. What's happening on IEX 124? I think that one rocks. 24 put option. Look at this volume, and it is not quite liquid. So we need to only liquid ones. AU Bank, IGL, MPSS Biocon, Kotak Bank also, that was rocks. Okay. Two 2.1. Okay, good. And HAL 94 above, so not broken. And this two strike prices which we are looking for 530, 500. So if until unless market moves in any of the direction, I don't know how this in this tower. Previously, this is I think Bharati Airtel Group. I don't think so. In this tower, you check for that. Airtel, yeah. See, in this tower, it's about Infratel. I think previously it is about Infratel. Seeing, I think you can see some previously Infratel is the stock, one of the stock Infratel. I think that was a name changed in this tower, formerly known as Bharati Infratel. Yeah, right. So it's a Bharati Airtel. Okay, so it's not for REC group. It's about Airtel. Okay, I hope 25 paisa in IDFC. That's good profit. Yes, 1500 maybe. Finance, retail, rental, same work of all are doing. I mean, no, if they are doing all the things seems, yeah, it is already known. It's a stock which is trading Infratel. Now the name is Indus Tower. Okay, so we have Piyush, finance, retail, rental, same work all are doing. I mean, say because even in stocks, if the same stocks which is doing the same work, the performance of the stock may be vary. Okay, even though the sector is performing in a positive manner, but in this sector we can see some of the stocks which doing in a negative side also. Even though today Nifty is almost negative, but in the Nifty 50 you can see a positive stock as well as negative stock. Okay, that's not, it's about the individual performance of any particular stock. Okay, so we don't want to try, so we need to check the individual performance of the stocks only. Yeah, I was traded on this Infratel previously, but now changed it Indus Tower name. Okay, I think a lot of stocks which is triggering Axis Bank, maybe small profit, but so if you want to try for a ATM options, you have to pay higher margins. So better to avoid only one or two stocks, and that should be good enough. And low liquid stocks, sure it will be a less margin. I think LNT which we are tracking for a morning, so 56 above. Now it has came to 54.2 on LNT. Maybe the chances for further upside. So 54.8. Our breakout, which I'm focusing around 56. Okay, so that will be marked the level 56. What is the level which I have seen on LNT? I think it's not there. I mean, I think we checking for a 56, and where it is, that's the thing. Yeah, LT. So 55.8, that means a 56, and approximately triggered 56. Today high is around 55.9, maybe 56. We can track that for an intraday, quick intraday. I think it's now already 56, 56, and now it is almost 55.9, 56 above we can track. And any other weekly opportunities? Let me go for IDFC First Bank, currently trading on the 2 rupees. ACC and REC. GMR Infra also be there in the list, but the lot size is around 22,000 plus. IDFC 113, 3.1 now, 2.5 now, so the 3.1 should be our breakout. Landmark, Gale. So these are all the stocks which came into the scanner. Monthly, let us update it. I think almost update some few stocks. Even a lot of stocks, it's a deep in the money. The premium may not be traded. You can see there is almost many stocks which is not traded. In this case, GIL, our target achieved. and any other stock. Hindu Petro achieved, BPCL, IOC achieved our targets in monthly positional. So monthly positional is the one of the strategy which I'm using for monthly trades. So that works for me in positional basis, not for an intraday. So for intraday study only, I'm just doing some of the stocks. Look at this tight 10 will came into the scanner around 30. So maybe if the stock came, so we should focus for a quick targets. Like McDowell also be there in this Asian buy. IGL, AU Bank, Kodak. These are all the top. We have to wait for it. And as you asked about Indus Tower, but it was trying to recover and maybe 172 and it still moved high in 170 maybe after three consecutive down. So we find a reversal. It is not a reversal, it was in a range mode. So it given you the breakout at the day of 17. The next day it moves. Glenmark is also going, yeah, where it is Glenmark, which you have seen in weekly. Yeah, 20 and above, which we can focus. Look at this Glenmark as you see it. Glenmark, call option 755. The one, what is the last size? 1450 and 14892. Okay, so almost 50 contract which is traded, 20 and 21. So there is a gap between on buyers and sellers. So our entry point on Glenmark is around 20.3. It has already crossed, but it is not a trading with the liquid. So look at this buyer sellers gap in last trade place is varying. So in the last week of expiry, you have to focus only like low liquid, low liquid stock and the low volume stock you can avoid. Maybe we will struggle and the premium decay would be very fast. Okay, that's the reason we should focus. That's very important. I think this time this option will recover slightly. It is a Banknifty 46,400 put option slightly came to the top, and 523 above will check whether it is going to cross above 572 on daily time frame, and that should be a one more opportunity for upside move. I'm just checking this how it is working. IOC 1.35 100 call option. IOC 100. I think at beginning itself it has came to the 1.45. It was triggered earlier. So intellectual already moved higher. BL 2.5. Now it is on the same price. LNT 54. And that should be another one. Axis Bank. Canfin started. I think it is not Canfin already given you 17 and 34 and on the testing basis. And weekly time frame Canfin I think 25, 34 already moved, no? Can be no. Here is about 17 to 34. Here almost 24 to 30, 25 to 34. Just a second. Okay, you got it. So some of the stocks with trading with the liquidity. So those who are watching for this stock is about IDFC First Bank. So maybe around 50 paisa. Whatever the margin required for the trade is around 77, 80,000. So 50 paisa in this stock is almost 7,500. So maybe 10% that given in the stock, that may be a better opportunity. We got it. So we find that opportunity. 1.4 in this case. Now it is trading 2.45. Okay, so not updated yet. Okay, here is about 1.95 still it is showing, but the live market price is updating. So almost we have that stock is reaching 2.45 maximum. That means from 2 rupees 55 paisa 25% simply. But comparing to the premium invested is about more than 10% that we generated this particular strike price. Some of the options which we are looking for, but still it is not given you the opportunity. And Banknifty also we are looking for. It's not given you the trade opportunity, that still we are waiting. Maybe the chances even more upside should be possible, but we don't want to hold it down. We don't want to take a much more riskier on expiry days, nearby expiry, physical delivery, lot of complications. If you have any questions or doubt also, you can just ping me here in the chat box of expiry week. So we are trying for an intraday in options, Banknifty Nifty, and that is also not moving well, and that should be the reason which we are let's looking for it. 2.555. This one and this one. We are waiting for this and doesn't give you the opportunities. But Ramshini, that should be a weekly opportunity. So I think if it is liquid, then we can go for it. Other than otherwise, we don't go for it. Canfin already started boss. It has already moved higher and it was in the top. From the beginning, gap up, and it still continues in the top. We are still not download my Android app, so the link which I am sharing you on the chat box, so you can download our Android app, and courses also available, and you can just go through it, and that is what our Android app, so you can download. I think Canfin Home still it is moving higher and higher and higher, and it is moving higher. Bank Nifty still it is very flat. And a 2.6y on this particular option that was working good. An IDFC bus bar from 2 rupees now 60 paisa. That's good enough, and that wasn't such a big move. And where it is, I think that was not updating here, but the time is updating right. So that premium is not showing you right. Some of the options will came here. That was on top. Here IDFC, First Bank, still it's not showing you that. Last price. What some of the options? 2.7 and 85. So HAL only about 94. I'm just looking for. This is around 56.3. And these two options, one is 533, another one is 523, but nothing moves yet. But overall, it looks good. But we are waiting for an opportunity, and we find out some trades. Okay, Canfin Worm is the top one now because it has started moving higher and higher. So this one HAL 94 and above maybe good looking good, and something like REC PFC now it is 9. At the same time, we have a lot of stock which is in the downside also, and many more stock which is triggering. That is the main drawback. So this is testing. Why I'm doing this testing? You can see how many stocks which is triggered: IGL, Kotak Bank, AU Bank, Biocon, Dixon, MPS. It's a lot of stocks which is triggers our entry point. So we need to find which one is going to become the successful trade. So that is why we are doing the testing on live. And once I completed that, maybe another confident from the sheet. Into hotel 8.9 is the current price. Input option 395. So as of now, this is what a trade in hotel. And what's happening? 395. Put option 8.8, 8.9. Where it is? Sorry, we need to check the put option. It's about a call. Okay, and already it moved higher 8.85. And that was move, and look at this chart, it is not a quite liquid at high volume. Okay, so we should wait for it, that we can fix it. Yeah, now IDFC started active. That means the price is updating here. 2.7 is the last price, and it was 135 percentage from that. And RUC and this team, it may be the top one, so almost 200%. So from 1.3 2.6, that almost to 300 200%, which we are looking at from 1.5. Well, in this live session, right? So some of the HAL which is going to trigger 94.5. If it is triggers, that is another opportunity which we can focus. And now it is reaching to the top, and HAL 2580, right? And it is going to be trigger HAL 258. Sorry, 3850. Exactly 94 that I'm looking for at triggers. And currently what should be the margin for this trade is somewhere around 76,100 for this HAL. So now it is 93, 96 which I'm looking for, that exactly triggered. Now it is trading near about 94.5 is my entry. So now it is triggered. So let me track whether it is going to move upside or downside. And if you know that advanced strategy, you can follow. If you without knowing advanced strategy, you can use any charts and indicators for your taking opportunities. Yeah, very good morning, Ramesh. Thank you for joining, but you are too late today. And yeah, tell me if you have any questions or doubt. You just ping me here in the chat box. Yes, very good morning. Yeah, Gaurav, you are also be too late. Yes, Gaurav, you are also be too late. Thank you for joining, no problem. So tell me if you have any questions or doubt, you just ping me here in the chat box. We'll discuss very shortly. Siemens, whether it is liquid? Yeah, I think it is on a downside, and maybe today when it started going to recover. And we don't find any daily time frame, we don't find out any reversal. Okay, so but it is yesterday, day before, that means 2 days back, and 20th July, it is having a huge movement. So maybe some news and some other things. Okay, so better to wait for the stock, Siemens, and hopefully it will be recovered to 2000 SRF, August future. Why future? Okay, you are a future trader. SRF. Maybe it is already beaten, and previously we have a one reversal. There is what spinning top, and already this is what the pattern. Here you can see this is the bullish pattern. It looks like bullish harami or homing pigeon bullish. Maybe above this level and below the recent low, or this low should be a stop, or even we can keep this as a stop. But it's a daily time frame. It's a higher candlesticks pattern, but yesterday it forming a spinning down. Whether we can wait for, so maybe the chances we can get some opportunities. And mainly I was focusing for options because of low capital, and maybe some trade opportunity which we can find on daily basis. In stocks, we have a lot of stocks. It's happening this IDFC, and these are all the options which triggers earlier. Zeal on put side, 222.5. So Z Entertainment, I think after this 2 days rally, now to start recovering. Z Entertainment, 222.5 put option, and current price 8.2. Our entry point should be around 7.4. It is already triggered in 8.2. So after this down, previously it is trading 26 rupees. It was a new stock. Maybe that level, if it is keen, we can go for. Already triggers in the 15 minutes. That was move, and this last 5 minutes candle. Last 15 minutes almost 7.65. Now it is 8.4. So let me wait and up the same level. So you need to find the fresh breakouts. Okay, but it's already triggered. Don't want to go for that. And Canara Bank 340 put option 9.9. Let me track Can Bank 340 put option 9.4. This may be a fresh breakout, like the good liquid quality and all other things will be there in Canara Bank. So huge rejection, the first candle and started moving up and 9.9. So about to that level, I can track for this option also. Maybe that one having such a good opportunities. Is there any questions or doubt? You just ping me here in the chat box. What is the result? Siemens. Better to avoid, sir. So quality and liquid stocks, if you are focusing, that should be good enough. Okay, so we first of all we think one thing. We need to understand one thing. So we are not in the position to take a trades. We want to make a profit. So to do that, so we need to be very careful. So people always try to find the trade opportunities, not to profit making trades. So why I'm there? The first concept is to make money. The second one is to find a real-time trade opportunities, the good and quality trades. But people now they change their view. They want to try to trade daily basis. That is their motivation. That is what the idea they are planning for. But whether profit making or loss, they don't care about it initially. But after loss, they will be worried. Okay. So before taking a trade, you need to plan for your trading ideas. Okay, so whether whatever the trade it's going to be a loss or a profit. So that you need to plan for that. And before and that risk is suitable, you need to decide which risk is suitable for me or not. When the risk is suitable, then you can use for it. So don't take a decision after trading, after taking a position. You to plan your decisions and plans before taking a trade. That would be better. And look at this HAL, almost 99 it reaching, now it is 96, and the high made something around 98 from 4 5 rupees. So better if you are waiting, so it will be going to give you some better opportunity. This is what one more new trades which we find out 100. So 94 to 100, I think 102 some fast move on HAL. What's happening to HAL? And 3850, currently 102 is about the high. So almost 8.300 lot size. More than 2000. So as an intraday scalping and compared to the investment is around 77,000. It may be around 3%, 4%. That's good enough. So if you want to waiting and you need to keep trial your stop loss and you should wait for it. Almost it is going to break that level. It has already broken our entry point around 94. Now it is 102. Okay, but it is also be good opportunity. And one more new one which we are waiting for a Canara Bank and LNT. Okay, that one is on a day high. So let us break the high and there is a chances for upside movement would be possible. Okay, only few trades. That is what due to the restriction of physical delivery. Okay, so I hope you understood and enjoying this live session. And a very few number of people who are watching, no problem for that. And thank you for joining the sessions. And it will be going to give you such a better opportunities in intraday by using our jackpot scanner. That's what a Google Sheet scanner or option live scanner that works in for. In positional ACC, you are looking for clean mark 20 to 21, IDFC 2 to 2.45, CanFin that was working, PFC that was rocking right now, it just keep on rising. If you want to join that advanced option strategy course, so the link also will be provided. And one more thing, so the website, so we are going to add some updates. And this website, this is what our website, if you wish to take, already it moved, sir. HAL it went up to 102. So from 94, almost 8 rupees it went higher. And now it is trading somewhere around 96. Okay, so this one here is about the courses. And this one advanced option strategy course, it's an available and recording, and one-to-one courses also available on the scene. So if you wish, you can join on this course. The link where I shared in this description and also be there in here in the chat box. So then you can go for, and if you wish to learn charting, this course will be help. And right now 2 videos which is available, and hereafter you will be getting the videos on those courses also. Okay, so this is what a Google Sheet course. It's not about the price of the Google Sheet, and it is the sheet how to use it. I'm just updating some content about this, and after getting this idea, you can get for a Google Sheet also. It's not an issue. And one more thing, so the app link will be available. So in this page, and that should be better. So Android app so launched, and you can learn from your mobile also our strategies. And I hope you get some ideas about option trading. And this is what our weekly positional sheet. We have a lot of stocks, but from this lot of stocks, we have to find a one or two quality stocks per week, per month. That's good enough. Today, I find out for a IDFC First Bank and one more stock based on the testing. I find out a HAL. Okay, so these are all the thing which we are going to do with this sheet. And whatever the stock which is triggered, all the stocks I don't want to go for a tracking positions. Okay, only few that should be a liquid quality, and that's good enough for my trading opportunity. I hope you enjoyed this session. This may be another useful session. Thanks for joining here and thanks for liking this video. and we'll meet you tomorrow live session. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, watch my videos in the evenings. Thank you for watching this session, and thank you for your time. And thanks for subscribing, and thanks for liking this video. Thank you so much. I'm going to wind up this session, and we'll meet you tomorrow. Thanks to you, all those who are joined on my live session. Thank you so much.